In its statement opposing our proposal, the board spends an astonishing number of words saying nothing, further proving why our proposal is necessary and shareholders ought to support it. All our proposal requests is an audit of the very DEI policies that Twitter is so eager to remind us are central to the company's values, culture, and operations. Well then, we're taking you at your word. DEI is in fact central to Twitter. Fine, so then what are you hiding? Why advise against an audit of DEI? It's your perfectly moral policy that you are proud of, right? In reality, DEI is immoral and entirely illegal. It explicitly violates the Civil Rights Act of 1964 in no uncertain terms. For example, these policies include race-based hiring quotas, millions of dollars in contributions to corrupt organizations to, quote, amplify black voices, a black-only official Twitter account, as well as others for Asians, Arabs, women, LGBTQIA, and Latinx, but none for men or whites, and also employee trainings in these exclusionary and bigoted ideas. This is the true nature of DEI. It's not rocket science. No matter the justification, treating employees and users differently based on immutable characteristics such as skin pigmentation or reproductive organs is the literal definition of discrimination. Although diversity, equity, and inclusion sounds benign, it's an Orwellian slogan for identity socialism and exclusion and a corporate name for critical race theory. CRT discriminates against white people by assuming that they are inherently and irredeemably racist oppressors, and it is also bigoted against black people by positing that they are inherently and irredeemably powerless victims who can't succeed without special privileges. It's the bigotry of no expectations, and it also discriminates against all other ethnicities who get used as a political football in this Marxist race struggle. DEI is a complete assault on merit, truth, and the Enlightenment values upon which our nation was founded on. It replaces content of character for characteristics that are skin deep, and then weaponizes those immutable characteristics to intentionally sow division. It's immoral, illegal, and runs against the interests of shareholders. If the Twitter board doesn't think so, then it should prove it to shareholders with our proposed audit. Mr. Musk, if you're listening, we hope that you'll join us in voting for this proposal. You once called wokeness a mind virus. We agree. With your help, let's cure the DEI mind virus spreading inside Twitter. Fellow shareholders, it's on our dime that Twitter is implementing these immoral and blatantly discriminatory policies, and in doing so, the company is stealing from us in plain sight. By not hiring based on merit, the company is violating its fiduciary responsibility and is intentionally selling short its productivity and its future. Are you really surprised then when leaked videos expose Twitter employees, tweeps, as the lazy, entitled radicals that they are? We're paying these people high salaries to slack off and run a Marxist experiment inside our company. It's long past time to put an end to it, and it's our responsibility as shareholders to do so. A good place to start is diagnosing the extent of the problem, which is what this proposal sets out to do.